What's good, y'all? It's your boy Young Rome. We back with another reaction video. Today we about to react to the influencer who smoked himself into a psychosis. Let's get straight off into it.
Blazin the Asian is a YouTuber known for his cannabis review challenges where he pays people $100 if they can hit a blinker. Christopher Kim created a lifestyle centered around THC consumption that would ultimately fracture his mental state. On several occasions, Chris would have psychotic episodes that landed him in the psych ward. During his episodes, Chris would steal cop cars, threaten pedestrians, and get arrested for lewd behavior. Losing his grip on reality caused him to spiral out of control and sent the internet on a frenzy. People were saying his psychotic episodes were caused by some genetic predisposition. He would later dispute these claims when he went on the Goblin podcast in 2025. Chris stated his mental episodes were 100% caused by heavy cannabis use. Since 2018, Blazin the Asian has been posting Instagram stunts where he would take unholy amounts of edibles on camera. It wasn't uncommon for Chris to take extremely high doses of THC. He would consume 3,000 milligram THC gummy bears in one sitting, drink 5,000 milligrams worth of THC juice along with a few bong rips. The recommended dose is 100 milligrams to 250. Bro was taking the whole packet, hitting blinkers, doing bong rips. Essentially, he was frying his brain for our entertainment. This would catch up to him later in 2020.
Not our entertainment. Not our entertainment. You were doing all that for clout, money, whatever you were doing it for, and you fried your brain and put yourself into a psychosis. Why would you ever? Did you hear how much he said he was taking? Are you serious?
On his drug use, telling Goblin, "I started tripping at 14, taking LSD at school, and smoking salvia." Chris recalled getting arrested at school for selling LSD to a classmate. He was throwing chairs at teachers because he himself was still coming down from an acid trip. 1 year later, while on acid, he punched a stranger in public because he thought they were in the Truman Show, believing everyone was an actor on a TV show that he didn't know about. After several bad acid trips, Chris decided to quit taking psychedelics and focus on making weed content. During this time, Chris would sell pounds of marijuana at Rutgers University to fund his Instagram page. Becoming the plug for college students would be very profitable. He even went so far as to buy $20,000 worth of ZA from California plugs to sell on campus.
Dang.
Chris entered a group chat with 9,000 other students who wanted to buy substances. The thing is, he used his full government ID, picture, and was not being anonymous whatsoever. Chris became extremely paranoid after discovering an undercover cop outside of the frat house he was staying at. He locked himself inside the frat house, not eating or sleeping for 6 days straight. Chris was fully convinced people were lacing his food and water with acid. Not only that, he lost $80,000 in one night by gambling and was beginning to go into a manic episode. His fraternity brothers eventually called his parents because he was losing his grip on reality. Chris was taken into psychiatric care because he was extremely paranoid and having grand illusions.
At that point, I thought everyone was actors because I was like, no way people are like this in real life. I had a theory that I was in a movie. Everyone was an actor.
You're on a set right now.
Everyone was like a set, like the Truman.
Why would life be a set? Like, that's how you know that boy was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Show everything was like everyone was like a New York City crackhead. I thought the TV was talking about me, the news was talking about me. So I went up to the 3rd floor of my house. I was like gonna jump off.
Oh shit!
Head first. In my mind, I didn't see EMT or police anywhere, and like I got pulled back the same moment I decided to jump off. Once the first Psychosis episode starts, it won't stop unless I quit weed for a year. That was the pattern that happened.
He would slip into another psychotic episode. In January of 2021, he had stolen an unmarked police car in Staten Island because he always wanted to be a cop. Chris's psychiatrist scanned him for a genetic predisposition of mental illness. He concluded that Chris kept having psychotic episodes because he's been smoking.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Chris. It didn't come from his parents. It came from him smoking all that, ingesting all that weed
24/7 since the age of 14. Chris decided to take a year-long break from drugs and alcohol. During his recovery, he was unable to socialize with people and began isolating in his parents' basement. Eventually, Chris invested his trap money into content creation by starting to post blinker challenges, collabing with rappers, and uploading vlogs on YouTube. Due to the nature of his content, Chris started consuming cannabis once again. Since he was taking medication for his previous psychotic episodes, the za didn't affect him as much, but he kept on smoking more and more until he eventually slipped into another psychosis. In the beginning of 2025, Chris started posting random cryptic messages on social media, rambling on Instagram Live, and having a mental breakdown on camera. Fans were concerned for his mental well-being because he seemed completely out of it.
Telling him to
10
get
minutes after
LSD,
leaving the
they're not
psych ward,
concerned.
Chris went on Instagram Live and started harassing a man on the street.
Bro.
I'm cool. You cool?
Bro, back up, bro.
You cool?
Playing with me?
I'm not playing with you.
Alright, back up, bro.
Literally antagonizing a random person outside the mental hospital. You just got out.
I know people who know you, bro.
Playing with me,
I'm not
bro.
playing with you.
Alright, so can you back up, bro?
What you gonna do?
What?
What you gonna do?
Just right. Bro, come on, bro. You done?
I'm just kidding.
Alright, bro. Back up, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is
Bro.
so weird.
Oh, my bad.
For real, bro.
What?
What's good with you, bro?
My bad.
Tripping.
No, my bad. I just got out of the hospital, bro.
You just
The man
got
pulled a
out
gun
the
on Chris, but he kept following him.
What? See what?
You got scared right
See
there,
what?
bro.
I got scared?
Bro, come on, bro.
I got scared? You're being live streamed.
Doing that 'cause you did.
You being scared? I'm doing that because I'm here? You don't know who I know. You
He's
terrified,
saying the
right?
N-word
You
too?
terrified, right? I'm falling to your car.
That's embarrassing, bro.
It's embarrassing?
For you, bro.
For me?
Yeah, definitely.
You try to act like you have a strap. You don't got straps. I got straps. Come to my car right now. Come to my car right now.
Yo, what is wrong
Are you
with
scared?
this
Come to my
guy?
car right now. Let's go. We're in live stream. Don't be a bitch. My bad, guys. I can't get mad like that. It's like they told me I don't have to go to any meetings anymore at the hospital and then I'm good. They said it's optional now since I served my time.
It was evident that Chris was still having a psychotic episode even though he was cleared to leave the hospital. Not too long after, Chris hopped on Instagram Live once again where he decided to smoke more weed on camera.
Oh
It was
my
pretty disturbing
God.
to watch because he kept singing Bruno Mars songs, random songs, telling everyone that I'm gonna be the next Nelk boy, rambling on, saying the N-word over and over again, talking to police like very incoherently. It was very disturbing to watch because he was literally losing his grip on reality. His demeanor can be compared to Steve-O when he was
No
at the depths
way.
of his drug binge. Eventually, Chris's girlfriend called the police because he was at her apartment tweaking out. They asked him a few questions before once again taking him to the psych ward. Blazin the Asian is a prime example of weed-induced psychosis. Not many people believe this actually exists because people assume that, oh, you must have some genetic predisposition or someone in your family has mental illness. No, anybody can go into a weed-induced psychosis.
Too much of
People are gonna say, bro, I've been
anything
smoking
is
weed
bad.
since kindergarten, I'm fine. But everybody
Since
reacts differently to
kindergarten?
certain substances. Chris explained that when he first started smoking, he would always get extremely paranoid but kept smoking until he enjoyed it. Starting daily use at age 14, when his brain isn't fully developed, definitely played a role in his future psychotic episodes. Combine the stress of dealing pounds of drugs, along with schoolwork, content creation, and relationships, it was only a matter of time before he snapped. Chris reflected on his experiences, saying he's going on another year-long tolerance break, only this time, he's not in a hurry to smoke weed again because it doesn't seem necessary. Blazin the Asian plans on doing more gym content,
Yeah,
rap
that's
videos, and vlogs in the near future. He's reposting old content since he deleted all his videos. In the end, this was a tale of a man who smoked himself into psychosis and lived to tell his story. If you enjoyed this
That's
video
good. At least
or
he
have
didn't
something interesting
pass,
to say,
man.
please write it down because I'll
Man, that was a good video, y'all. Probably about to hop into the next one. If you liked it, we loved it. Hope you had a good, blessed day. It's your boy Young Rome, and I'm back with another one.